let's talk about the artworks thing.
Okay.
We don't know anything about the artworks yet, but the City Arts Commission is putting on this event. Linda, chime in. What are we doing here?
Well, you know, artworks out of context sort of doesn't make sense. So what the initiative is called is Artworks for Santa Cruz. And the emphasis of it is to sort of shine a light on the incredible contribution that businesses make to the arts community here. Art does work for Santa Cruz in all kinds of ways. It enhances the aesthetics of our retail establishments, and it generates income and makes our town beautiful in every way. And so the Arts Commission, which is celebrating its 30th anniversary this year, decided to commemorate the anniversary by giving a long overdue pat on the back to businesses who have been art supporters. So we opened up this awards process. We're calling them the Artworks Awards, and accepted nominations. And we're going to be really honoring sustaining business, one business that has over time just really been fabulous about supporting the arts. These are the businesses that, you know, whose names you see in all the programs of every little theater production, and also a new or emerging business, someone who's bringing new support to the arts, and one business leader who has just served as a really good example as a business individual in support of the arts. And so we're going to be having awards and giving these very, very beautiful hand-wrought glass awards, which I'm really excited about. They're fabulous.
When will these names be revealed?
We're probably going to announce them about a week before the event. We're going to have a recognition event on, I said I wouldn't know the dates.
Yeah, October 11th, I believe.
Something like
10th,
that.
October 10th.
10th. Okay.
Where?
October 10th.
Museum of Art and History, starting at 5:30 p.m.
Yeah.
And live music, and it'll be wonderful.
And is the public welcome to attend?
Everyone is welcome to attend. You'll read more about it.
Great.
You want to go?
Not really.
Yeah, okay. No, it could be fun.
You have to admit, you know, this is the point was made at one of our focus groups working on the Arts Master Plan that this is not a town that really pats people on the back. Yeah. And boy, that really resonated with me. And I thought, you know, we are so fortunate to have the kind of support that we do from throughout the community. And boy, it's really time to acknowledge that.
And why is that so important, do you think, Linda?
So we keep getting money
Bill?
from them.
Is that it? Is it just about the money?
No.
Really, we're just after the businesses for the money?
Of course not. No.
But
I mean, it's. What are you going at? What are you going for?
I don't know. I'm just like talking here.
What are you going for, Tim?
What are you going for?
We'd all like to go wherever it is. I mean,
what are you people doing in my living room?
Take me with you. Not to take any time away from Linda, but you look back at the Renaissance back in Italy, the relationship between business, the Medicis, the patrons of the arts. It was this, you know, inextricable link between the two.
Right.
That they both fed each other and really, really
and the saucy
hugely.
wenches as well.
And the saucy wenches of the
There's
Renaissance
that
are good.
factor,
Yeah.
which is of little known.
You know, one of the things that came out of the focus group, because I participated in these as well, that I thought was really interesting is, you know, the businesses talking, and I forget who was talking about how.
It's probably Bill.
How it was Bill or somebody smart, like Bill was talking, and it could have been Bill, talking about trying to attract young talent to their business. And how they're, you know, looking for people to come work for them, and competing with places like San Francisco and other places where there's a really strong, rich cultural environment. And when you're looking for people, you know, young people who really can be supportive to the business community, what they're looking for in a place to locate to, and you know, just how much having a strong artistic community feeds, you know, the businesses and, you know, everything. In the same way, having a good school district, you know, having a good, you know, general environment. So yeah, it's just an interesting thought, the whole symbiosis of a strong business community and a strong arts community and how they feed on each other. I'd love to talk a little bit about the master plan. I know, Bill, you're on the steering committee for the city's arts master plan, and Linda, you're very involved with this. The city's putting together a plan for our master plan for arts. What does that mean? It's going to pick out the color code for the painters?
No,
Linda, you've said too much.
I know.
Bill, tell us a little bit about the arts master plan.
most of what I know about the arts master plan is that Linda's doing it. I mean, I sort of at the core of that is really trying to find that vision that people will want to follow. It's a really key part of developing anything, but certainly developing community projects, trying to paint something that people want to work towards, and that's really the key, I think.
Yeah.
We've just never done one before. We've never had an arts master plan for the city, and it just seemed like lots of things were kind of pointing at, it's time to do that. We recognize the arts as a really important part of economic development, and we want the city to have sort of an informed basis from which to be making decisions.
So what do you suppose this will do, the master plan? This will provide a context for the city? What?
Right, it's for looking at ways that the city decision makers can make it easier for the arts to thrive. How do we make our community reflect the people who live here? How can we foster a really culturally rich place to live and work? And Bill's chamber guy, and he sees it from the business side as sort of enlightened self-interest on the part of a lot of businesses who, as you pointed out, really do want to have a robust cultural life here.
I mean, I think that's kind of a Philistine way of considering it, but it's non-trivial. I mean, I think people do want to create an environment that'll attract other businesses, attract employees. The de Medicis, I think, probably did it because they wanted to live in a place that was gorgeous, and I suspect that's true of lots of people that are in the business community here too. They're really interested in the aesthetic of the place that they're living, and the things that they have to do on the weekends or during the week. Yeah.
Right. So can we influence this plan in a way to kind of advise on like large lighting installations? Because that
actually, I think there's a chapter.
There's a chapter
on lighting installations, and I think lots of stuff with cloth that we're going to drape around the city. And
perfect.
Right, wow.
The next thing, whatever that is.
It's like so cutting edge.
So SoWhatTV.com, there's a link there to the survey that the city has for the Arts Master Plan if you want to chime in. Thank you very much to our guests. Are we going to have time for the credit?
We don't have time for the last piece, but we'll...
Well, go to SoWhatTV.com. There's more stuff there. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Bill, Linda, and Kirby. Good luck with Nightlight. We'll see you out on Westcliff September 20th. And SoWhatTV.com. Check out the master plan, all of the good stuff.
Yeah.